like to think that competition leads to good results, and it usually does. Competition is why sports teams practice their skills and pursue excellence, expecting that their opponents will do the same. And as fans, we all benefit. Competition is good. In market systems, competition forces entrepreneurs to try to think of new ways to serve customers. If all firms compete by making better products and reducing prices to attract customers, consumers win. Sometimes, though, competition is downright harmful. One example of this is what public choice theorists call rent-seeking. In economics, rents are benefits created by the government. They could be things like tariffs or quotas or other kinds of regulations that protect companies from competitors. Or rents could be direct subsidies, payments taken from taxpayers and given to firms and their stockholders. Many firms compete for rents, artificial government subsidies, instead of profits, the rewards to making good products. That hurts taxpayers and consumers. Competition for rents is bad. Rather than hiring engineers and skilled workers to make better products, rent-seeking firms spend their resources on lobbyists and lawyers. For example, a corporation might locate a plant with lots of new employees in a key legislator's district to win political support. The new plant is in a bad location economically, and it loses money, but it gains the firm lucrative subsidies. The company wins, but consumers pay more taxes and pay higher prices for inferior products. Here's a real-world example of rent-seeking. The Internal Revenue Code, Section 45, creates subsidies for renewable fuels. That sounds innocuous enough. Who doesn't want renewable fuels? But Solyndra, the large solar panel manufacturer, made a choice to pursue subsidies and tax breaks rather than making and selling a product that provided value to consumers. In fact, Solyndra never really made any solar panels. Instead, they went bankrupt after losing nearly $1 billion, much of it taken from the taxes of citizens who were never given a voice about whether Solyndra was a good investment for their hard-earned money. Chicken farmers likewise lobbied Congress to get access to those subsidies. Before Section 45, chicken farmers had to pay quite a bit to dispose of manure to keep it from polluting rivers. But if they could find a way to set the chicken manure on fire and use it for fuel, then voila! A renewable fuel source and big taxpayer subsidies. Lobbying gave chicken farmers a way to get rid of manure and to get paid for it, regardless of whether it made any sense to use manure that way. That may seem funny, but it's a very serious indication of how competition for political rents is destructive. To summarize, competition is not always good. You have to look at the arena where the competition takes place. Sports competition creates grace and beauty. Legal and political competition help us discover truth. And market competition creates marvelous new products. But rent-seeking competitions are different. Powerful economic actors buying favorable policies from politicians and using our tax dollars wastes a lot of money and distorts investment. And all the rest of us end up with is a bunch of burning chicken poop.